Good evening. It's good afternoon. It's 1:14 p.m. That's like morning for me. But I had this idea. Get it? It's a light bulb. Yeah, it wasn't that funny. But I had this idea for a video. I survived middle school. I'm going into my first year of high school. So, I want to give some of you guys who are heading in to middle school some advice, because I'm going to be honest with you. Middle school will probably be the worst 3 years of your scholastic life. That's a book publishing company, isn't it? Now, I'm not going to give you fashion tips or how to make friends, because none of that matters. You gotta learn how to survive the 3 years of horror. So, rule number 1, shut that Xbox off. Or tip number 1, whatever you want to call it. You see that back there? That's my Xbox dashboard. You gotta shut that thing off, okay? You're going into middle school. What I found is some teachers, actually homework's not as bad in middle school, but when you do have homework, I found, especially at the age if you're going into middle school, if you're in grade 6, then you'll find yourself be like, oh, I just need to play Xbox and Xbox and Xbox. No! You gotta put it away. And eventually, you'll get into the thing where you're like, okay, I can play Xbox then, but now I have to do homework or practice my mathematics and whatnot. Rule number 2, or tip number 2, whatever you want to call it anyway, you gotta get on the teacher's good side. I made the mistake throughout middle school of getting on like 3 or 4 teachers' bad sides, and it's just not a fun time. It's gonna make your middle school experience a lot worse. Okay, this is probably gonna be the only like fashion related tip I'm gonna give you. It's middle school, and I'm a strong believer, and people should be able to wear whatever they want, whenever they want, but the SpongeBob shirts and you know, like Phineas and Ferb and whatnot, it's gonna make your first year at least just a little bit worse, because 8th graders are horrible people most of the time. So yeah, maybe upgrade to like, I don't know, just a less childish, like, I think you should be able to wear it. I think all that's cool, but a lot of 8th graders are gonna make fun of you. My 4th tip is, like I said, 8th graders can be very mean people, especially in the first few weeks of school, so you cannot let them get to you. It's just, if you let what everyone says gets to you, you're gonna have a bad time. And what I mean by that is, everyone will get picked on by the 8th graders. Even some 7th graders that are short, they'll be like, look at the 6th graders, like, I've been here for a year. But, you just can't let it get to you. Just be like, yeah, you're lame. Just rub it off, shove it off, whatever. It happens to everyone. In my first year, I got called short probably 8 times a day for the first month. So, yeah, that wasn't fun. But I learned to not let it get to me. And actually, how I learned to not let it get to me was when a 4'9" 8th grader called me short, and I was at least 2 inches taller than him. My last tip is that a lot of people say, oh, middle school's hard. Really, it's just hard on you. The actual work that you do isn't that hard, except grade 7. Grade 7's really hard. Grade 6, a breeze. Grade 7 is actually pretty difficult, and grade 8 is just a really fun time. I think is the only fun time you'll have in middle school. I mean, it's still hard. I mean, grade 8 is like as fun compared to playing sword battles with sticks. It's fun for middle school, but it's not actually fun, if that makes any sense. But what I want to tell you is, I found middle school, I didn't learn that much, and it wasn't because I didn't pay attention. I got honors all 3 years, but it's just, I found a lot of the stuff really repetitive throughout all 3 years, so just pay attention and the work shouldn't be hard. If you pay attention in grade 6, chances are you'll do good in grade 7 and 8, because it's just like a different level of the same work throughout each year is what I found. Maybe you'll find something different. In a lot of places, the school program is different, but yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. So yeah, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed something a little different than what I usually do. Well, maybe you've already started school, so that would kind of suck. I know a lot of you in the States started school already, but I don't start school for another 2 days, so if you're starting school, either a lot of people actually start tomorrow, or if you're starting school Wednesday, then good luck, and I hope you survive middle school. And one more thing, if you are in high school right now, what's your advice for grade 9? Because that's what I'm going into. Let me know in the comment section down below.